Hello, Wanda Budgets and Beyond here. How are you all doing? How are you all doing? I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. As always, just a brief article with regards to layoff, just in regards to layoffs. It is from CNBC Your Money. It's written by Winnie Sun, and this is dated February the 15th this year at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, as always. And the topic is I'm an advisor who helps clients navigate layoffs. Here's my best advice to prepare. And of course, some one of the items is budget, budget, budget. But most of these things are things that you can do beforehand. So it talks about the different places that have been having layoffs. It includes the LA Times, Los Angeles Times, Google, Amazon, Macy's, etc. Some of the key points, um, mentioning those companies that have had layoffs. And if you suspect that your company is going to be laid off, then you need to start putting some processes in place before it happens so that it can soften the blow or the landing. And the last one was the building and emergency fund, which is something that I talk about here all the time and something that I am doing myself because you need to be adding to that. Never know when a layoff or some other type of emergency is going to happen, and you're going to need to have those funds available. So, um, like I mentioned, a lot of companies are having layoffs, and you never know when your number is going to come up. If you're not paying attention to what's happening in your area, your field, your particular sector, your particular job sector, then that's problematic. You should be watching kind of sort of see what is going on. We know that in the past, technology now and technology is going to keep on improving each and every day. And automation also into we know that it has replaced people's jobs since way before now. Since way before now, it has replaced people's jobs. And is your job hanging in the balance with regards to this? Hopefully not. Hopefully not. But this person says that they are an advisor that helps people do it. Here are some of the key points from the article that this person states are some things that one needs to be doing. And I am saying these things need to happen before the actual layoff or the firing or the permanent job loss happens. Because sometimes when a layoff happens, it is actually permanent. They're just not telling you that it's permanent. So plan for that also. And two, I do believe when some of these things happen, people don't want to, the powers to be don't want to really frighten you. They will just say it's a layoff in the hopes that you will understand that it's a possibility that you may come back. But in my brain, if it was me, I would just plan for, oh, I'm not coming back and having my stuff in one sock prior to the layoff happening, which may be a permanent layoff. Your job is gone, etc. Building that emergency fund, tighten up your budget. Key. Here, the article mentions, and as most of us know, having 6 months of emergency funds available to provide for the basic living expenses. That doesn't mean eating out and buying this then other brunches, lunches, dinner, etc., trips, vacations, none of that. The basic living expenses, food, clothing, and shelter. Clothing, that's debatable, but food, clothing, paying for your car insurance, life insurance. In my brain, these things are basics. Of course, you're going to need the car so that you can maybe go around and look for jobs if you do it that way or online. But I think even after you find a job, you will need your car to go to your new current job if it's not a work at home or a remote job, that type of thing. So you need to keep the car going if you have car payments and the car insurance going also too. So definitely make sure that budget, that emergency fund is going to be key. And of course, you need to be looking at your budget because now you're not going to have any money to make payments. And so you're going to need to make sure that you are contacting your creditors, etc., telling them this is your situation. And I get it, you may be able to get unemployment, you may have some type of severance coming in also too. But if that is all that you have, no emergency fund, then that's going to be gone shortly. So having that emergency fund is going to be key and critical. It also mentions getting ready for a job hunt. So if you are paying attention to what's going on in your sector, in your job sector, your profession, etc., and it's looking crazy, then you already know that you need to be on the hunt for another job that's going to be a little bit more secure, stable, etc., or getting a side hustle in your same field, etc., so that you can, once again, soften the blow. Get ready for a job hunt online or in person, etc. The number three item on here is customize your LinkedIn preferences. So if you have LinkedIn or any other thing that's out here that helps you look for jobs and they connect networking, which is number four on here, to network and connect. I just want to combine them for the most part. I guess if you have LinkedIn, you can always be on there looking to see what jobs may be available, networking and connecting with others that you know, etc. And a thing that I mentioned before, and I know that hopefully people are doing this, if you have children that are going to college, that is one of the best places to network, to look for a husband, ladies. I think one of the places that, there's going to be hopefully lots of guys there, so you can kind of sort of pick. But nonetheless, back to the topic. Well, back to the topic. It's going to be a lot of concentration of a lot of people in one place at one time, outside of high school, of course. And there's so many possibilities. Just networking and connecting with the folks that are there, and making sure that when your time is up there, that you're getting um, good contact information from these folks. And I know because people change their phone numbers, they move places, et cetera, et cetera. Make sure you get good contact information from them so that they can possibly be a resource for you in the future. And of course, just having a random person that you're connecting with or networking with probably might not be a good thing. So you want to try to find someone that may have something to offer. It is what it is, folks. The game is the game. So, but networking and connecting is going to be a good thing, and you're going to need a pool of people to draw from, the networks and the connections, so you can call, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, when you are faced with a job loss, layoff, et cetera, or you're looking to move into a different field, maybe someone that's in your connects that you've networked with, maybe in that particular area, and they can give you some guidance or some assistance some other way, put in a good word for you, etc. But back to the LinkedIn, yeah, make sure you're updating that and doing all the things that they want you to do on there, etc. And well, stop again, stop. Doing all of the things that they want you to do on there, or that you know to do on there, that is going to help you look more appealing to maybe headhunters that are on there, or those types of folks, recruiters, etc. So yeah, the LinkedIn and the networking and connecting is going to be key. And number five on here says get your references in order. So make sure that you're putting down people that have good contact information, and you know that those folks are going to give you a good recommendation, etc. When someone calls them and say, "Hey, how is this person?" etc., etc., they're going to put in a good word for you. They are going to put in a good word for you. So you definitely have to make sure that how you interact with folks at work, at your job currently, and previous jobs, because a friend of a friend, like 6 degrees of separation. Someone may know that you were a horrific person, a horrific employee, etc. And now you're in a spot and you're looking for a reference, and the reference person you have on there knows the person that knows that you were a bad employee, person, etc., had zero interpersonal skills, then they may put the word that, hey, this person, no, 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 no. And then here you are. So got to be careful with the tongue, and, how it is that you carry yourself. I'll just put it that way. And number six on here says add to your skill set. Always a good thing. Keep constantly learning, getting certifications if needed, putting more tools in your toolkit. Say, for instance, if you always done training, human resource, you may want to learn something else, maybe about the accounting side, sales, etc. Just putting more tools in your toolkit, etc. And of course, you can always, find a mentor or someone to help you with those particular things that may be at your job or maybe outside of your job. But yeah, adding more tools to your toolkit is going to be a good thing. Maybe you were in sales and you were just a salesperson, and maybe you might want to go into management or learn something about human resources, etc. All of that good stuff. So yeah, and also I did a live yesterday. It was a silent live with regards to are you financially ready for a layoff? And this was a good article to do a follow up with. So yeah, navigating layoffs. I do appreciate your time. Thank you so much. This is Wanda of Wanda Budgets and Beyond. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you already haven't. Have a great day. Bye bye, folks. Bye bye.